Welcome to the next episode of Comparing Ragas. Today we are going to compare two ragas, Saveri and Asaveri. Interesting, isn't it? They almost sound like opposites of each other. So as always, today we are going to compare these two ragas. So I am going to give you a popular song in each of the ragas and we are going to understand the notes and the gamakas of both these ragas. So stay with me till the end of this video. I am Pratibha Sarathy and you're watching VoxGuru's YouTube series. If you enjoy our videos, please hit that subscribe button right away. It'll mean the world to me and it'll ensure that you don't miss out on any of our exciting videos. So let's start with the first raga, Saveri. Sarasuda ninne kori. Remember the popular Saveri Varnam. So Saveri is such a beautiful and meditative raga. It is not a happy raga. It is very deep and soulful. So let us look at the Arohanam and Avarohanam of this raga. Sari ma pada sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So what do we observe here? So as you can see, the Arohanam has 5 swaras, sa, ri, ma, pa and da, and the Avarohanam has all the 7 swaras, right? So this is called an Audava Sampurna Ragam. Also the most important gamakam of this raga is on ma. Sari ma pa. You see that heavy kampita gamakam that we give to the ma. That is a very important signature. And all the more in the Avarohanam you have to observe. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. That phrase. Pa ma ga. So this phrase you have to memorize it very clearly and understand how to apply the gamakam. Pa ma ga re sa. Okay, so this is the main signature of Saveri. So please internalize these gamakams. So now let us move on to my favorite exercise, the pyramid exercise, to familiarize ourselves with the notes and the gamakams of Saveri. So the pyramid exercise is very useful because it helps us sustain on every note and understand how we have to apply the gamakam while sustaining. Sustaining does not mean just singing plain. Okay, now we are talking the language of gamakas. So even while sustaining a note, you may be applying a gamaka. Okay, so let's see how. So we start with sa ri. See, this is how we sustain ri with that oscillation. Sa ri. Then sa ri ma. So if the phrase is ending with ma, you can leave it plain. Sa ri ma. Then sa ri ma pa. So now comes the heavy kampita gamakam. In some phrases you will even find it plain like sa ri ma pa, but that usually comes in the middle of some patterns. It is not the main prayogam of this raga. Okay, so the main is sa ri ma pa. That is the signature phrase. Then sa ri ma pa da, oscillating on da. Then sa ri ma pa da sa. Now let's move on to the descending part. So first we have sa ni da. So remember, we cannot sing only sa ni because ni is there only in the Avarohanam. So you have to think of it as a connecting note. It is not a standalone note. Okay, so sa ni da. That is how we sustain. Then sa ni da pa. Sa ni da pa ma. Sa ni da pa ma ga re. So here again we will not stop with ga because ga is also a connecting note which comes only in the Avarohanam. And finally sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. And now let us move on to the next ragam, Asaveri. Chandram bhajamanasa. Sounds different, doesn't it? Let's take a look at the notes of this raga.
Sari ma pa da pa ma pa da sa, sari ni sa pa da pa ma ri ga ri ri sa.
Quite complex, isn't it? So if you look at the Arohanam,
Sari ma pa.
So first of all, it is using the higher variant of Ri. There are some schools of thought which believed that Asaveri originally used the lower Ri. But currently the popular version is using the higher Ri. Okay, so for now we will sing the higher Ri.
Sari ma pa da pa ma pa da sa.
Then the Avarohanam is even more zigzag.
Sari ni sa pa.
Follow the gamakams.
Sari ni sa pa da pa ma ri ga ri ri sa.
So in Avarohanam, both the Ris are coming.
Da pa ma ri.
That is the higher Ri. Then
ga ri.
that is the lower Ri. So observe this movement.
Da pa ma ri ga ri ri sa.
So let's sing the Arohanam and Avarohanam one more time continuously.
Sari ma pa da pa ma pa da sa, sari ni sa pa da pa ma ri ga ri ri sa.
Now since this raga is so zigzag in its movements, I don't recommend doing the pyramid exercise for this type of ragam, because ragas like Asaveri are not very scale oriented, right? They are more phrase oriented. So the best way to understand such ragas is by learning more compositions in this ragam. So once you learn 2 or 3 compositions, you will start observing what are the common phrases and the common gamakams used in this raga. And also I want to mention that this raga has a Hindustani counterpart called Asaveri. You may have heard of it, right? So Asaveri in Hindustani music has some similar notes, but not all of them. But obviously the gamakams are completely different. So the overall sound of the ragam is going to be entirely different. So today I have covered the Carnatic version of Asaveri. Hope you enjoyed this video and will explore these 2 ragas more in detail. If you want to learn Carnatic music and dive deeper into the world of ragas, then come join my live Carnatic curriculum. You know, in my curriculum, I believe in strengthening your foundation. Right from your notes to your gamakas, you will develop a very clear understanding of how music works. It's not just about learning song after song after song, right? You need to understand what is going on so that you can control your voice better. So that is what we will be focusing on. So if you want to join us, just drop us a WhatsApp message. I've shared the link in the description. So just say hi and we'll send you all the details. And also if you want to do some self-learning with video-based courses, then I have plenty of those on the VoxGuru app. So they are very, very structured courses and very engaging as well, with a lot of useful animation and interesting visuals to help you understand better. So if you want to explore that, I've shared the link of the app also in the description. It's available both on Android and iOS. So check out the app and I'll be eagerly waiting for that WhatsApp message from you. Take care and see you soon.